Yo, what are we at now? Part 6. You made it. You made it. It's not getting any better. It's not getting any better, I promise. It's still like only... It's like Star Wars. It doesn't get good until somewhere in the middle. And then all this makes sense later, and you come back and watch it later. It's good. So, I reckon we'll just procrastinate some more, but then we're going to make it. We're going to get past that, and the sanity's going to be gone, and it's going to get good. It's going to get good. Let's rip it! Been a day, that's for sure. Where did we leave off? Alright, just for shits and giggles, I did go ahead and just pull that clamp out there. I'll put this yellow tape on there just to remind me not to forget to put it back on. It was only on there finger tight anyway, so maybe somebody else forgot to do it back up. And they undid it last time. A little clamp there that I popped it out of. I popped it out of this one, the clip broke. It's not the end of the world, but now I can just maneuver that enough. This one will probably move the most. If I could pop that clip out, that'd be ideal. But not that you can probably see, but I've got enough there now. I can get at that back nut, and I'll probably move it the other way to get at that front one. But either or, I can do what I need to do in there now. Ideal, so I can pop that up and out of the way like that, so I can get at those nuts now. At least get enough on there to... That's one less catastrophe I've got to avoid. Yote! Okay, time for procrastination is over. Been in there underneath and digged around for ages. This is still like hanging in there. Light over a bit more. You can see it. There you go. That's the stuff. So down there I can't actually see the screen, but that's still just holding in there by one of them rear engine mounts. So I'm just having a fun time with that rear engine mount at the moment because one's in a shit spot, two, you can't get fucking bolts on it. And it's just a fucking nightmare. Sorry, I'm trying not to use so much language. I have a helper around here to help me. But that engine is holding really nice and solid, so... Plan is I'm just going to go and try and attack them bolts again, because that thing's just going to fall out once I get the bracket off. I've got the bottom bolts out, which are here. I kind of tried to keep sorted. They're all different. They're all the same size, but we'll have to figure that out when we get to it. I think they were the three on the engine mount. That was on the exhaust. A little bracket for the exhaust. That might have just been on the cross member itself. Yeah, this part came out. This is the exhaust bracket. Oh, it's got the bolts in there. Don't lose those. So that had those 2 bolts in there, and then that's that little bolt in there. Held that, so that wasn't the exhaust bolt. The bolt was for something else, but there's only one hole for a bolt to go in, so that's okay. We'll deal with that. Starter motor's out. There's a starter motor out. Geez, we've been talking about that for a while. But I just dived my hand in there and got that out. It wasn't too bad. You don't need to pull everything out to get that out, which is okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have another crack at this rear engine mount, and hopefully next time we're here, I've cracked these bolts. They're loose. I'll probably get at the front ones now that that's dropped. So we might back those off as well. And I've got to pull this engine mount out, I think. Might have to raise that up just to get this out, this crossy bit. Ooh, yeah. But yeah, we progressed. And hopefully we progress some more on the next one. Much progress being made. I've got in there. I can get at these bolts. I can get the fucking wrench on there. Sorry. I can get the wrench on there. But my God, they're tight. So we got some juice. So we got, let's see if we can look. We'll put you in there. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not yet. Yeah. Can I see the screen? Ah. Come on. Up here. There we go. Oh, here we go. That's a good look at it. So on the left there, you can see that nut. That one. I'm trying to get that one out. There's one down there. That one. Looks like we've got a good bit of juice on it. There's also one down underneath that top one, which I don't reckon we'll be able to see. But let's let's get you down here. Let's have a look. There's a torch. Get the torch because we can't see. We pulled this bit out. Let's give this a bit more access. It's like a weight. I don't really know if it's essential. Could do some rate reduction maybe, but probably balances the cross member. So we'll leave it. We'll put that back. We'll leave it there. If we can get it back in. Oh, there's a fun one to get out too, but I'm pulling that out, which was, oh, let's get amongst it here. That was right there, just sitting next to that engine mount, blocking that bolt that we can see really good here. We can get it. I fucking can't get that engine mount there, and it's looking like it's stripping. So that's not cool, but we can deal with that out of the car if we can get those other 3 bolts out. So just give them a juice them up. I'm trying to get something in there and give them a bit of a tap. I'll come back in about 10 minutes and I'll try and get them out again. Let's have a quick breather. That's where we're at. Must be about 8 o'clock by now, so probably another hour to go and then I'm done. But it'd be nice to get this out and be looking at pulling that tranny out tomorrow. My God, I want to get that thing out so I can get it back together. Hopefully that's the easy part, but yeah, this is that engine mount I've been bitching about, so I'm looking in. We'll get it. She wants to come. Gearbox still in. Got an extra crane in there, trying to dick around. This mounter mount, like, stuck behind. I've got the middle bolt out, so it's free. It's just flopping around in there, but can't lift up higher than the engine bracket, can't lift up higher than that power steering rack, can't lower the engine because then that bracket doesn't let you lift it up enough. Just stuck, eh? It's really frustrating me. I'm going to buy a nice long ratcheting spanner and fucking get it done, because Jesus, man, it's crazy, man. I pulled out the front engine mount, it's out. It came out not too bad, dodging all those condenser lines a little bit. It was a bit of a battle, but that was fine. That was that bolt that we've sort of rounded a little bit just on the top. I don't say we weren't getting on it properly because I was trying to get in there with it. It's a bit, I don't know. I might put a new one in there, I think. Save the hassle for the next bolt. We saw those. Got tools everywhere, mess. I'm just giving up tonight. I'm going to clean up. Put that on because it's cold. Yeah, it's just jiggle, jingle. And it's just not working, so I've got to come back tomorrow with a new plan. This plan was working. Sort of was okay. I've got one of those bolts cracked, so that's a good thing. So there's only 2 out of 3 left. But just wait till tomorrow. I'm just getting frustrated and stuff, and I don't want to hurt myself. That engine's tight, isn't it? Yeah, I'll put the jack back in under there just to hold it overnight. But yeah, the more I raise it, the more stuck it gets. The more I lower it, the more stuck it gets. Hopefully the gearbox comes out easy. I'm just going to get it on the ground and then I should have enough clearance there, so I won't need to muck around with that too much. Just get it out, drop it down. Use that to help a bit in the jack, I think. If I can get the help here, that'll be a bonus, but soldier on solo, no matter what. Alright, good night. Here we go. A new day. What are we in for? What did we say last night? We're going to have a clean up. Yeah, well, we do need to have a clean up. Get tools and shit everywhere. Stuff everywhere. Out. I might just go and turn the light back on in the shed. But even before we have a clean up, and some new tools. So hopefully these are the bad boys that are going to get her out. I wanted a longer one, but this one I'll at least be able to get my breaker bar on because that was a problem with my other wrenches. I couldn't get the breaker bar that I use on there. So let's hope we're in business, and the next video is going to be in 2 minutes time when I'm talking about what I've got to find all these bell housing bolts and stuff. So let's go. What's that? It's out! Oh my goodness. It's been a bit of swearing and carrying on and some stuff that I don't want to repeat on camera because we're trying to clean it up a bit, but oh man, there's always the right tool for the job, eh? And that last little bit, well, this one here and this one here, and whoa, I think what we ended up doing, punching that screw through and getting it out the top. It's still somewhere down in there. There it is. Let's get you out here and have a look at you. Yeah, so that was the trick. Punch that out. Phew! So that goes up. No, that's that way, so it comes in that way. Ooh, that one fell out. Oh yeah, because that one goes in that way maybe. Nothing figuring out to do, I guess. And it goes back one way. Surely. Yeah, there we go. Punch that bad boy out. That was what was hindering us getting this in, because this is in the back engine mount. I got 2 of those bolts out that I talked about before. The one I already cracked, and I cracked another one. But the one at the bottom back, my goodness. I think it's coming out with the engine mount still attached, because if it can, hopefully, because she started to strip and I just cannot get in there. I've got this wrench, can't get a good bite on it. These other ones that I've got, I can get on there with them, but they're just not up to it. I just can't get any leverage in there under the car because I've only got about this much of the wrench to grab onto, and it just, yeah. So one for a bit of a rest and just a recoup, and then we'll just come back in and have a look and see what we're looking at. I'll talk to you then. But for now, we're just relieved a bit of stress. But we lost our light, like the light's gone now. No more daylight. Well, we did start late because we, have a real job and stuff like that we've got to work. So it's just in spare time. But progress, I guess. Progress.